All right, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Big Smark Guys pre-stream.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's right.
Dun,
After
dun,
a
dun.
2-week hiatus, we're back,
Wow.
and we've got a ton to talk about today, John. Holy moly!
Really?
Let me tell you,
Got some things to talk about,
we
huh?
got so many things to talk about.
What's up?
Of course, the number one issue that we'll bring up today,
Yeah?
the biggest thing that's happened over the past 2 weeks. People have quit their jobs to talk about this full time.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're actually full-time commentary shows just around this one topic.
Uh-huh.
Evolution is back, John. That's the biggest thing right now.
Evolution is a mystery.
All right, obviously, that's not the biggest, most important thing we'll be talking about today. Stupid. It's fucking stupid.
Well, I guess we'll talk about it on the show, but if they use them to put over the shield, that's perfectly fine. Will that be what the case?
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Or will it be the other way around? Maybe the shield
Exactly.
be putting them
So how are you doing, John? Haven't seen you in a couple weeks.
I doing pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
Eh,
How you like the nice fluctuating weather?
Such a weird time of year. I was talking to somebody about it, like, you say July, right? You got a distinct idea of what that
Right.
is.
Right.
February.
Right.
I know what that is. What the hell is April?
April. 70
be out of the way.
degrees, and then you go to sleep, and you wake up, and there's ice
It's just a
everywhere.
transitional period. The weather doesn't really know. Yeah, did you get some snow the other day?
Yeah,
Yeah, we had some
it's
snow.
out of control.
Today's pretty nice.
Today's like moderate, middle
Yeah,
of the
moderate.
middle of the road.
Right. So it's a confusing time. A confusing time of year for all of us. We don't really know what to do.
Yeah, I went to
We
Seattle
don't know
for
who we
for-
are, or
Went
where
to,
we're going.
went to Seattle for a week and a half. My sinuses were great. Everything was
Yeah.
great. Come back here,
Huh.
destroyed.
What is it that does it? Is it the stuff in the air?
It's a combination. It's number one, the air quality overall. Number two, the fact that because the weather here fluctuates so much, my heat goes on and off, on and off.
Yeah.
And whenever the heat's going on and off, it dries out all my sinuses overnight, and when I wake up, I'm all congested because of it.
Yeah.
And now it's because of the pollen. The tree pollen is like the all-time high right now. So if you even go outside, you're
I had a problem with my heat last week, where you couldn't stop it.
you could turn it off.
This one specific part of the radiator, like everywhere else in the house,
Yeah.
it was off. This one specific spot,
What the
you
fuck?
couldn't control it, and if you turned the thermostat off,
Yeah.
it would still come out.
What the hell?
And it was like you just kept calling, you couldn't stop it.
Oh,
So the people had to come and like knock some pipes down and stuff. But
damn.
it was just insane.
What kind of heat do you have?
Oil,
Oil heat? Okay. That's
very
what my parents
expensive.
got. That's what my parents
it's
got.
insanely
Too.
expensive,
Yeah.
idiotic too. You know,
Yeah, I think the new
Couldn't
place.
stop
I think the place we're getting. I know that it has gas, but I don't know if the heating is gas or electric.
uh-huh.
I'm not sure.
See,
Speaking of which,
yes,
this is the final countdown, John.
is it now?
The final countdown of in-person stuff we'll be doing.
Uh huh.
Not to say that we won't be doing stuff in the future over the internet, but yeah.
I don't know how to use it.
Uh
I don't know how to use the internet. I can't do it.
oh.
I don't know what it is, how to control it.
We'll have to get you an iPad. We'll do FaceTime.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, I have a tablet.
FaceTime.
I don't know if it will work, but I have a tablet.
Oh, we've done Smart Guys before over Skype, and it actually came out pretty well.
Oh, it's
I
perfect
thought.
for that kind of stuff.
Yeah. For this show, it'll be great. We'll have to
it'd be
see.
fine.
We'll have to see logistically how we can coordinate other stuff. Like,
Uh-huh.
could we still do The Sims? I mean, obviously, I would have to do all the setup.
You're in a
on
different
my
time
end.
zone, though, huh?
Yeah, I'll be a different time zone.
Wow.
Yep.
To see if how the schedules mesh.
But here's the thing. I was even thinking, right? So right now, my schedule, in general, for doing my work is I usually have a first stream that I start early afternoon, let's say 1:30, 2 o'clock. I usually do that till around 6:30, 7 p.m. And then my second stream's maybe 8:30 till about 11 p.m. So if you time zone shift it, 3 hours, I would say, okay, so I start my first stream 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. I work till like 4 or 5 in the afternoon. I have dinner, and then 6:30ish, 5:30, 6 o'clock. I do my second stream. It actually works, so I may just be doing the same thing. You know what I mean? Even for our stuff, maybe the same times. Maybe I'll just have the same
right.
schedule.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, well, we'll see what happens.
My schedule now is actually weird to live on the East Coast and be doing the stuff that you know what I mean. I sleep in to get up later so I could do my work, and I stay up late to supervise the uploads. That's like not a normal schedule for someone living on the East Coast.
Right.
So it may actually be more of a West Coast schedule. It may align.
Unless
you
you
know
just
what I mean?
fall into your same time patterns in a
Right,
you know,
which
whatever
could
that's
screw me up. It could screw me
It's
over.
gonna be real
Right.
messed up.
Right.
Because that means you'll be going to sleep at like 8 a.m. my time. Or
Right.
whatever,
Right.
I have to figure it out, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting I mean, I'll figure it out eventually. It's just going to take a little bit of adjustment to figure out the shifting and
Right.
who knows? Who knows how the internet's going to be? It's supposed to be good. They have business level internet that's supposed to be close to as fast as what I have now. Doesn't mean that it will be, Comcast and
I think no matter what, it'll be faster than what you have here. Simply because you'll be out of the condo thing.
that's a good point.
So I think everything's just getting eaten up.
That's a good point.
You're sharing a line with like 7,000 people, whatever it is.
Right. There, that area that I'm going to live in is
Because you're going to have a direct line going right in.
right. It's a private gated community, and I think it only has like 12 to 20 units, and they're not. You know what I mean? They're not shared lines. They're separate houses.
Yeah, you're going to have a direct line right in. You're going to plug right into it. So.
Right.
Here's the direct line, and then splits up.
It goes to the basement, right? It goes into a box that has like 10, 12 lines.
Who knows what people
whatever.
are doing up here, man, with their internet connections, just downloading like, there's like 4 people torrenting like just movies.
Oh my god, nonstop.
Oh, I'm
yeah.
sure. I get.
Four
You know,
dicks.
somebody's doing that. Someone's doing that shit.
Yeah.
So,
And then when you think about it for for gameplay and stuff that we can do, I've been telling people all year about this. Couch co-op, sadly, which I'm very disappointed about this, is going away. There's very few games that even have it anymore. The game we're playing today, The Hobbit, is like the exception to the rule. The Lego games are one of the Lego and Nintendo are like the 2 things that still have it. Think of all the other games we've done co-op recently. We had to buy 2 copies,
yeah.
and do it over the internet.
It'll suck for some Nintendo stuff. But
That's about it, right?
yeah,
When you really think about it, after we played Mario Kart in May, like what else is coming out that would even do couch co-op? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Everything that we would want to do is probably going to be over the internet. So we'll have to start coordinating, if we're going to do co-op, what games are there that we can both get a copy, we could both play over the internet. Obviously, what consoles we both have. I know you talked about later this year you may get a PS4.
Yeah, planning on it in the fall.
Well, don't worry, because by then it might be the only console being sold the way that Microsoft's going right now. Games getting canceled.
What did they cancel?
Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh, okay.
It's supposed to be...
Well, that wasn't a major game, though, for
But
them.
still, that's the first big... It's a game where... Why is it canceled? It doesn't even make sense.
No one knows?
No one knows. Why would it be canceled only on Xbox One? It's coming out on 360, but not Xbox One. How does that make sense?
Huh.
What the hell happened there,
Somebody got pissed off.
Very odd.
Somebody bought an Xbox One that's making the game and didn't work or
Fuck
something.
this.
You know what?
Stupid thing.
I'm not making my game for you anymore.
You're trying to implement Kinect controls.
They dropped it on their foot. It's so heavy. The box just fucking fell on them, and they're like, you know what? I'm done.
The console's just so fucking weird, man.
Peter Molyneux was ripping them. That
Yeah.
guy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, he's a little weird. He was gonna make that Milo game, which I'm still. I pre-ordered that game. Where's it coming?
You're still scared at the concept.
No, you've said the Kinect is a piece of shit and everything.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is. It really is bad. And it's funny because now the console, they've updated it like 3 more times, and now it's almost like a 360.
Yeah, all the stuff they took out, like we were on day one, we were saying, well, there's no friend notification, all this and that.
It's
Now
all back now. They put it all back in because,
People are like, oh, we like that.
Well, why would you remove functionality? We're going to make a new console. Take out all the stuff people like and use now. What? What are you doing?
Yeah, we don't need that.
And even the console itself, the hardware, the HDMI port, I don't know if you've heard about this. It's a piece of shit.
HDMI?
It's real loose. So
What the
a lot of
fuck?
the times I plug the cable in, doesn't work. There was one day for 15 minutes I couldn't get it to do video, and it finally just started working. I was like, what the hell is this?
It'll be interesting to see when they start getting their, the Halo and all that.
Right.
If they can get the people back.
Yeah, they need to get system sellers.
But
And they
then
don't have
again,
any.
that's like a previous generation that Halo was like a big deal. Right?
Yeah.
You have almost a whole new group of people, right? Whole group of kids They're looking for what their thing's going
Right.
to be.
Do they want more
might
Halo
not
and
be that.
Gears, or do they want new shit?
It might not be that, Times change, man.
It's funny because the games that Microsoft like pushes, like they've been pushing Destiny, but that's on PS4 too.
Yeah.
So why like how's that a system seller? And their one system
Titanfall,
seller,
I think, did well though. That actually was the top selling game of the month.
It did well, but it was because of the amount of fucking money Microsoft threw at it. It wasn't because of the game.
That's what they always do.
When you have every media outlet giving it 9s,
right?
And everyone kissing the game's ass, and then people bought it and played it. We're like,
why? I'll get that.
Not even that good. It's a hype machine. It's a hype machine. It's not a game quality issue. It's just how much hype is put in media attention does it get.
Yeah.
I traded that fucker in after playing it twice. I was so bored. Most unoriginal game ever.
Wow.
But I'm sure the Call of Duty heads love it. That's what it is. They wanted their shooter. They wanted their quintessential first-person shooter.
Did they announce the Call of Duty for next year yet, or for this year?
Oh, there is one coming. I don't think they mentioned. They haven't given full details yet on what it is, but there's one coming.
It's not gonna have a dog in it this time. Something else.
I don't know. Maybe it'll be a cat. Control
a cat? Oh, that'd be awesome.
Bird, canary.
Cats.
At E3, they announce that shit at E3. Yeah. This year's E3 is going to be a big one.
Remember they played that video? We were there, and everyone stopped what they were doing. And I was like, "What's the big deal about this?"
Yep.
But everyone there was like, "This is incredible."
Yes.
What was it? Black
Ops 2.
Black Ops 2. So they put this video on. It was like, it was a crazy screen.
Yeah,
that was kind
of
cool.
Yeah, it was insane.
But the whole place just stops what they're doing, just
watch
stares
it.
at this thing. I'm like, yeah, all right. Call of Duty, right?
That was the funny. I still remember when it happened. Woody's gamer tag, who was pissed because he missed it. He ran up with his camera and his tripod to try to record it, and it was too late. I already started. He got so angry. His face. He was like, "Fucking shit, fuck!" And then it played like 5 minutes later again. Anyway,
they kept playing it over and over again. It's like, no, this is an advertising campaign, sir. We'll repeat this until you buy it.
It will be repeated.
We'll repeat it until you buy it.
5,000 times.
Until in your mind you decide, I have to have this or I will die.
I remember Capcom had the big Lost Planet 3 setup.
Oh, that was a joke.
No one bought it.
That game came out or what?
It came out.
Did you play it?
No.
You didn't bother?
No, it came out. It came out like a weird time, and I was doing. I think I was busy doing other stuff.
Lost Planet.
It came out like such a weird time. No one even knew about it.
Yeah, Lost Planet 3. We walked up to the thing. Every other game, it's like, okay, 4 hours.
We're gonna wait in line.
Sure, come right in. Lost Planet. Sure, here you go. Here's a controller. Play as long as you want.
Right, and just keep playing.
I actually stopped. I like after a while, I just put it down. Like, okay, enough. Yeah.
It was funny. That whole E3 experience is funny.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
It was good to do it once, Get it under your umbrella of stuff that you've done.
Yeah.
Your bucket list.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I'll never do it again.
No?
I'll never get in again. No one will let him get me in there.
It was kind of like a miracle that it happened in the first place. And I got to go and everything. That was pretty miraculous.
It was out of control. It was out of control.
It just kind of worked out.
It's even like I said. Now I'm moving to Seattle. Well, just outside of Seattle, and Seattle is like a hotbed of activity for the kind of stuff that I do: movies, comic books, video games. They have events of every one of these things. PAX, Emerald City Comic Con. They have like an anime thing. They have like 4 big events every year. And I even said I'm going to attend them. Like I have full intentions of attending them. I'm not even going to bother trying to do anything with like a panel or a vendor table. I'm not going to bother anymore. I'm just going to go.
But now you're local. They have to let you in.
No, they won't. I'm
local.
done. I'm done. Like I'm just so. It's so not worth it to fight to try to do it. You know what I mean? The effort, the time and effort to try to get in and follow.
It's not really necessary either, because I mean your forum is like your videos. That's your thing, right? Your channel is your platform, right? You don't need anything else besides that, really.
But it's nice to be able to like meet and greet with people. You know what I mean?
You still do that.
But I have to do it not as professionally as we've done it, like as being a guest at a convention.
Underground.
Right. Be like, I'm going to be there on Saturday, and at noon, let's meet up at certain area, or walk in and tweet about it. Oh, we're meeting up at this if you want to meet me, and we'll hang out a little bit.
You're not going to go to too many games this year.
No, I will not. Then again, I didn't go last year either.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You didn't go last year?
No, it was 2 years ago.
With the screw attack.
With the screw attack last year. Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When was that? June or something?
June. End of June.
The end of June.
Yep.
Huh.
I know. Time flies, right?
Yeah.
Remember
Scary, man.
at this time last year, we were practicing for
No way. That was
the
a year
Iron Man
ago?
of Gaming. Yep.
Holy crap.
We were doing Tetris and all that. We had started in April. Yep.
Scary.
Mm-hmm.
It's marching to our deaths coming any
Yeah,
day.
I know.
Freaking
Next thing you know, we'll be talking about
50 years old is
when
down
can
the corner.
when can I get Social Security? When do I get the senior discount? I know, man. Time flies.
I was talking to somebody about that, like our generation, like when we hit like the age where we're gonna be in like old people homes and stuff.
Yep.
Do you think someone's gonna pull out like the Genesis?
Let's play.
Let's play Sonic and Knuckles and like
Fuck.
Probably, right? You would think someone's gonna have that.
I don't think
like,
they'll pull up the Genesis. I think it'll be digital by then. You know,
it'll
you'll
be
be able
some
to get
kind of
everything.
no, someone might have like the actual thing. You might be 85 years old, DSP, be like, oh my
You think
god.
that shit's gonna work?
I don't know. Who knows? You're like, oh, let's play.
There won't be any
Sonic and
TVs to
Knuckles.
hook it up to anymore. They don't even have.
I don't
those
know what they'll
inputs.
have. Some way it'll work. Well, someone will wheel out the freaking TV
Oh my god, an old
that
tube
they
TV.
had. Yeah,
One of the real old ones that have like the color adjustment knobs on it and shit.
and then old people, the younger people, will be like, "What the hell's this? Fucking prehistoric.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, what the hell's this? They gotta push buttons and look at the thing, and
Who's Mario? Why is there a fat Italian jumping around?
they'll remember him as. I wonder what his fate will be. Who will own him at that point? It's gonna be like Spider-Man 2099, where one company owns everything.
Yeah.
It'll just be Disney. Probably will own everything.
Disney owns Mario.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Disney would go all out with that shit.
Well, because you look at how things are going, they become more, as time goes on,
Yeah.
even for our lifetime, they become more and more condensed,
Holy
right?
crap,
We were talking
yeah.
about Comcast, so they own, like, now they're buying more cable.
Time Warner.
Time
Yep.
Warner. So it's like, there's going to be maybe 2-3 companies.
Disney owns everything.
Maybe there's
Disney-
5 now.
So Disney's got Marvel,
ESPN.
ESPN. They've got
ABC.
LucasArts, or not LucasArts, but Lucasfilm. Lucasfilm. So Star Wars and all that. Shit, man. Yeah, you're right. NBC. No,
All their own
ABC.
shit.
ABC.
ABC. All their own stuff.
Damn. They bought a ton of shit.
They own, like, parts of networks, too. Like, you wouldn't know, like, was it AMC has, like, Walking Dead and all that, right?
Yes.
They own, like, part of that.
Part of it.
They own, like, part of, like, certain channels.
Huh.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, dude.
Weird to think about.
That's how it's going.
And WWE
Yes.
producing movies. Oculus. That was so crazy. My girlfriend and I went to see Oculus. We walk in, we sit down.
You see the logo?
And as the movie's starting, it's like WWE. She says, "Oh
go.
no, it's gonna suck." That's what she said.
We gotta leave now.
She was seriously. She was like, "Oh no, it's gonna be
That's what
terrible."
most people think when they see that shit. Everyone thinks that. That's like you go to a movie. That's the last thing you want to see.
Right, exactly. Oh no, Vince is in on this. Fuck this. No, it actually wasn't a bad movie. So in that regard,
No, because they just they paid for like
they
stuff.
produced it. They didn't.
They had
right.
nothing to do with
They had
like
nothing
the
with the
creative.
creative direction. Right.
Right. They invested in it and they can make profit off it. If they hit certain milestones or whatever.
Right.
That's all it is.
Oh no, it's gonna suck. That
They
was fun.
didn't book it. They booked it. Who knows?
Oh god, you kidding me?
John Cena comes out, beats everybody.
Kane comes through the mirror. But he's corporate Kane.
Triple H is in it. He's a former convict. Again. Then Big Show comes out. They tell him how big he is for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You see how big he
And
is?
he's in a diaper.
Oh, God. Yeah. That's their movie.
Oh my god.
Very nice.
Oh my goodness. So this is the final countdown for in-person stuff, but
Pretty crazy.
yeah, man, we've been doing shit since what? When did we really
About 10
start?
years. About 2005, probably.
Jeez.
So about close to 10 years I've been coming down to this area to do stuff, play games or whatever.
Yeah, whether it was Street Fighter,
Yeah.
And then it was, other stuff, and then
Then it kind of came into this.
yeah, it
somehow.
came into the gaming on YouTube co-op stuff.
Yeah.
And then it turned into the vlogging stuff, like Smart Guys.
So they're coming down pretty much at least a few times a month for like 10 years. Close
Yeah.
to 10 years.
Yeah, it's true.
But now I don't have to come down here to this area anymore. Maybe I'll just do it anyway.
Just do it anyway. Come
Just
down.
do it anyway. Yeah.
It's a matter of habit.
Well, Howard's still here. He's the only one left.
Howard's here. Oh, OJ's halfway.
OJ's in kind of different direction though.
Yeah.
I'm saying coming to like the Bridgeport area, you know.
Right.
OJ's down near the WWE headquarters.
There you go.
Scary.
Just get a writing job for WWE. You live in that
They're not
area.
hiring me, man.
There you go.
No one's
They might as well. They copy half the shit we talk about anyway. I mean, how many times have we completely predicted what would happen just this year? Just this year. How many times?
Oh, I could help them. Believe me.
The entire booking of WrestleMania, except for the Undertaker match, we pretty much predicted.
And I don't like to be a pompous dick like that and tout my own shit too much. But I'll tell you right now, I can help them out.
Yeah, I mean...
But I don't know if I would want to work for them either. I don't think I would do it.
Right, that's true.
But it have to be like an insane amount of cash.
A grueling work environment.
Oh, I'm sure it's terrible.
Being on the road all the fucking time.
Because there's people that are just clueless. And they and they're going to, oh, we should have, this guy's the champion, have him lose for 6 weeks in a row. People,
Right.
And then he'll win at the pay-per-view, huh? They'll never know. They'll think he'll lose, you see? You see what we're doing here?
There was this interesting article I read on Yahoo about they interviewed WWE superstars about like what it's like to be on the road all the time.
Ugh.
And they had some of their horror stories about like hotels and stuff. Dolph Ziggler stayed in a hotel where there was no lock on the fucking door. It was broken. And it was like a seedy part of town. So he took his chair and he propped it up under the fucking door so no one could break in.
What the?
And he fell asleep sitting up because he was so nervous someone was going
Who
to try
is
to
this?
fucking break in. Dolph Ziggler.
Oh.
And then someone else. Who else was it? I think it was either Cody Rhodes or someone else. He says him and Damian Sandow were staying in a hotel, but the whole hotel was empty except for them. He says, but it was a nice hotel. It was like they couldn't understand, why is this empty? They stayed the night. They come to find out it's a fucking haunted hotel.
Whoa.
So they said they were lucky. They didn't experience anything, but they were like, whoa. Like,
What the hell was it in business?
I don't know.
They charged them $4,000 each that night. That one night they stayed.
You're in the Lizzie Borden suite.
Haunted hotel. Yeah, those guys could go through a lot.
That's such a rough life, man. It's a rough
A
life.
lot of them die young. I mean, Warrior too. I mean, so people gotta have. I think it's sometimes people don't have a lot of respect for the wrestlers. They kind of too quick to be like, this guy's shit. Fuck him. But I saw one of them said, I can't remember who exactly it was, but like literally they go in the ring and like risk their lives every time they're doing anything there.
Yeah.
Because like anything can go wrong at any time, and physical activity where you can.
Yeah, that's not a ring. It's not made of foam.
Right,
You know, it's
yeah.
fucking wood and metal and the rope can even the rope one wrong grazing by the rope can fuck you
That's
up.
why they people like laugh at botching and look at the botch. This guy sucks. Look at this. It's like, yeah, well, the guy's risking himself, and he's risking terrible injury or death in
Right.
many of these cases. So
You make fun of him. Wow.
you fucked up.
You're
You
great.
fucked up.
You're great.
I'm sitting in my seat eating M&Ms.
Yeah. I got
You
my
didn't do that
fucking
move.
Budweiser and this giant
Yeah.
greasy hot
You
dog.
didn't do that move properly. Like I know that because I watch TV. Yeah. So
All right. Well, I guess we've done a good pre-stream, variety of topics. I guess we'll end it here, and in just a minute here we will start the show. Everybody, thanks for joining us on stream today. All right. So end the pre-stream and then we'll get started.